Cup champion. Single elimination games really test a team, and you guys passed with flying colors.
Not even Shaq could dominate a game on offense like that. These Hoosiers think they know ball, but you'll show them.
Do you know MP came ready to play?
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet?
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
And we all know what it means to MP and this team to play well on the road, to win those close road games. MP's been quite vocal, in fact, about rising up in the face of big obstacles this season.
They've collectively taken MP's words to heart. You can see the purpose they're playing with, and you need that to succeed in a hostile environment. Otherwise, you start to show cracks, and in enemy territory, it's much more easily to exploit.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with MP. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Time now to head over to David Aldridge for some information about MP.
Hey guys, these games have been a point of emphasis for MP and his team this season. When I asked him about playing on the road, MP told me it's all about toughness and grit. We're going to play hard no matter where we are. Kevin?
And they are a gritty bunch. David, thank you. Kept alive. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Left side, Mathurin. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
If he gets anywhere close to the rim, Mathurin's going to try to power it over and through you.
And it's Butler with the jam.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And he dunks it down.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Good.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
Last outing for Golden State. They won that game against Detroit. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Defense left Ivy an opening there, and he just takes off for the finish.
Curry finds Jackson Davis. A 3 from MP. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. To the middle. And Halliburton slams it in.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Curry passes to MP. Butler on the way. From past the arc. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Now here's Curry following the miss by Miles Turner. And the shot is good.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And Turner kicks to Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. Turner for 3. Doesn't go that time. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Back to Podziemski. MP looking around. Puts up a 3. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Halliburton passes to Turner. To the paint. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, emphatic. And good to see Mathurin getting aggressive and finishing there with some force.
It's Curry with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Ivy. Over in the corner, Mathurin. And stolen by NP. Doesn't go for him. Driving to the basket. Ivy with the bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas. No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Halliburton up top. The shot, no good. And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And we've got more M2K. Indiana making some changes. Miles Turner comes in for Toppin. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Neesmith. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for the Warriors. MP comes in for Moody. Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Ivy is out there with Walker. And it's Turner in at the center position. That's the Pacers 5. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Pistons was a driven man. He scored 63 points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Siakam finds Halliburton. Back to Siakam. Ivy with a screen for Siakam. That one's off. Still out of sync.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Andrew Nemhard's checked in for the Pacers. The Warriors also with a sub. Levine's checked in. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Ivy kicks to Siakam. To the inside. Here's Turner. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to MP. Fires for 3. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Butler against Siakam. Turner with the screen. Inside, trying to get something going.
Turner doing a nice job setting himself up for a shot off that pick and roll.
Warriors leading by 15. 36 seconds left in the first half. Good on the shot. Podziemski's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
20 seconds left in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Turner with a screen on MP.
Mathurin is a prime-time, big-time talent, showing his skill off the bounce there.
And here's MP for 3. Sinks the triple. MP's got 21 in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in? And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Golden State Warriors. And that is...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Trace Jackson Davis out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's MP in at the 3. Got a piece of it.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Halliburton finds Siakam. Now, here's Ivy. Down low. Here's Mathurin, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
Butler from outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And a wide open look for Siakam. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here's MP for three. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Basket counts.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Nailed from three-point land.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's Siakam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jimmy Butler. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Nembhard's shot is good.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Curry passes to Yabusele. Back to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry on the wing. Pacers with the rebound. 1:32 left to play in the third. Curry against Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. And it's off from three-point range. The Warriors have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. There's the three. The rebound by Turner. For Indiana, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. The shot by Ivy, no good. The Warriors shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. And here's MP for 3. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, another turnover. But guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Walker's checked in for Turner. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Ivy. And Bryant subbed in for Halliburton. Then for the Warriors, Diabate's checked in. And it's Moses Moody in for Brandon Pajemski. The Pacers making a change here. Pickett's checked in. Levine kicks to Yabusele. Back to Levine. Unloads from 9. Pass to MP. From downtown. And that comes off the assist by Levine. MP's got 39.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Siakam with it. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. A 3-ball. That shot, no good. MP has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. 18 points from three-point range for him in that quarter. That is some serious shooting. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And as we head, Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Neesmith. The Warriors making a switch here. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Walker out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Ivey in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Halliburton finds Ivey. Over MP. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Nice work from the mid-range. Ivey knows how to keep balance offensively.
In the corner, Moody with it. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. And I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
And here's MP for three. Walker with the rebound. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 12-4 run. Halliburton passes to Toppin. The Warriors pull it in. Levine with it. Halliburton picks him up. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to MP. There's the triple. Connects again.
It's unbelievable. He's now 5th in the number of 40-point games in a single season.
One of the more bankable scorers this league has ever seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. His scoring has been eye-opening. Now, here's Ivey, defended by Moody. Ivey kicks to Halliburton. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Halliburton. And there's the bucket from MP.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
Halliburton against Levine, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
First free throw is good. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Andrew Nembhard. Knocks down the three ball. MP's got 48.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Siakam passes to Halliburton. The shot by Turner no good. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Pass to Diabate. Back to MP. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Halliburton. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
Wins pay the bills, baby.